What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another mock draft. Today, we're going to be mocking from the 105. This is the second to last mock draft in the 10-man series. So, 101, 102, 103, 104, 107, 108, 109, and 110 are all done for you on the 10-man mock playlist below. Another thing below for you guys in the description is the link to this fantasy spreadsheet. It's completely free for you. Has these pick charts, overall rankings, positional rankings, things like that. On that same chalkboard where you'll find the fantasy spreadsheet is this link as well to Fantasy Pros. It shows the general ADP in different types of leagues. Very useful, especially when you're going and you're looking at these pick charts. You say, okay, we're picking pick 5 and a 10-man. I got 36 and 45. Go down here, 36-ish. Who's going to be available for me? You look at the players there. Very, very beneficial in that sense. From the 105, it really depends on who's available for us. I'd say 9 times out of 10, the pick is Eckler. But for all intents and purposes, with Kupp's injury, let's go Travis Kelce here. I'm going to try a Travis Kelce draft and see how that goes. Generally speaking, like a hero RB or an anchor RB strategy is a good way to go here. At the 2-6 and the 3-5, I've liked the running backs who are on the board. Right now, we'll go Amon-Ra St. or we'll go Garrett Wilson, but one of those two guys, we'll go Amon-Ra St. Brown or Garrett Wilson. And then third round, this is where I've liked the running back value. So we'll see who's on the board for us. Again, a guy like Josh Jacobs, Mondre. Honestly, Chris Olave being there for us is going to lead us to Chris Olave. But if Olave wasn't there, it would have been really good value for a guy like Mondre or even Josh Jacobs. Again, we don't know the Jacobs contract situation. But here, 0 RB or anchor RB is the way to go because now in the 4th round, we look at running backs. You can get a Calvin Ridley at your flex if you really want. But to me, an Etienne or a Gibbs, actually, this is tough. Let's go Calvin Ridley. See, this is why it's so important. You got to be ready to pivot, guys. You go with the strategy. You want to get a running back in these first couple rounds. You don't get one, okay. The players on the board are undeniably good. You have to go with them. And now we wait to the 5th round. Aaron Jones is there. That value is really good. So that's what we're going to wait for a running back in the first few rounds. I didn't think it'd be round 5, but that's why you wait a little bit from the 5th overall pick. And now looking at our 6th round pick, we don't have a quarterback, but I would be okay waiting another round to get one. Looking at the backs who are on the board too, we can't really say no to Madison, so we get Madison as our second running back. I like that a lot. Lawrence goes, which is okay. And looking at the other quarterbacks who are on the board, I think we can. So only 1, 2. So here's another note for you guys. Every single team picking between my pick now and my next pick has a quarterback. So I can go best running back on the board here, which is probably James Conner. And I know I'm going to get a quarterback coming back around unless they double up on quarterback, which obviously, they wouldn't do. And I would take Deshaun Watson here. Yep. No quarterbacks. We go to Deshaun Watson, our quarterback. Perfect. We get our starting quarterback. We're in really good shape here. We tried to do some type of anchor RB strategy, getting a running back in the middle rounds. But we wound up waiting a little bit. Let's make this pick and then we'll explain the strategy. 3 running backs and 3 receivers on our team. I think the pick is either Cook or we wait around for Thomas or Johnston. Let's go with Cook and wait around. But we waited for a running back. We thought we were going to get one like round 3, round 4. The value of receivers was simply too good there for us to not take them. So we waited to round 5 and we get Calvin Ridley, which is great. Now looking at receivers, we have Michael Thomas on the board. We're going to go Michael Thomas as an upside-oriented pick. Coming back around in the 11th round, again, definitely don't need to worry about backup tight end. We are worrying about that in the 14th round. But we can think about backup quarterback now. I don't love reaching for any of these guys. We need a 5th running back or a 5th receiver. I think let's go Jamal Williams as our 5th running back. And then 5th receiver. Waiting around, Elijah Moore would be nice. I'd love that Moore, Watson stack. Okay, Moore goes there. That's okay. Jameson Williams would be nice. Jameson Williams goes the pick before us. So the 2 guys I really want, sometimes that happens. Sometimes that's how the cookie crumbles. They will go. But right now, I could reach for backup quarterback. See, these receivers, none of these receivers really move me. We'll take Odell for all intents and purposes, but next round, we're going to be looking for backup quarterback, and I hope it's Jones or Goff. We'll see who's on the board for us. Okay, it's Jones. That's good. We'll take Daniel Jones as our backup quarterback, then our backup tight end. I think we'll probably wind up going with Laporta if he is on the board for us. Laporta goes, so Michael Mayer is probably the pick. Yeah, we'll take Michael Mayer. And this is what the team looks like, guys. Again, so we did a little bit of a hybrid 0 RB, anchor RB strategy. We'll pick our defense right now. We'll go Eagles. So first round, we go Travis Kelce, 5th overall. 6th round or 2nd round, we go Garrett Wilson. Third round, we go Chris Olave. Fourth round, Calvin Ridley. Fifth round, Aaron Jones. Sixth round, Alexander Madison. Let's take our kicker, Jake Elliott. Seventh round, we do not go quarterback. We build up our bench a tiny bit more. We go James Conner. Eighth round, we wait around for Watson at quarterback. Ninth round, James Cook. 10th round, Michael Thomas. 11th round, Jamal Williams. 12th round, Odell. 13th round, Daniel Jones. 14th round, Michael Mayer. And then our defense and our kicker, both Eagles, actually. But overall, this draft is pretty solid. I'd probably give like a 6-9 out of 10. It's decent. Definitely not the best draft that I've done, but Aaron Jones in the 5th round is incredible value. That's not going to happen a ton of times. So I think the best strategy to go about is get your receivers in the first couple rounds. Go with like an anchor RB type strategy where you're trying to find a running back in these couple rounds that's going to be your real stud running back. For me, it just so happened that Aaron Jones fell to me in the 5th, but the value of receivers that are undeniable, if that happens in rounds 2, 3, and 4, take the receivers. Keep going 0 RB. It was 0 RB up until this point. And again, guys, if you've watched any of these 10-man mocks, you will understand how much I love waiting for quarterbacks. Your team is going to be so much better if you wait for a quarterback in your 10-man leagues. I know it sounds passive, but the top 10 quarterbacks are really good value. Obviously, you have the 3 elite guys, and you got Burrow, Jackson, Fields, and then Lawrence Herbert. And I am totally fine with Watson or Prescott. And Tua went before Prescott. There you go. But Watson or Prescott or even Tua. I love Geno Smith and Kirk Cousins as well, guys. But this is a good team. Again, I give it probably like a 6-9 out of 10. If you guys are new, let me know what you think of this mock. Be sure to subscribe. The 106 will be coming tomorrow, and the 10-man mocks will be a wrap. I appreciate you guys watching this, and after the 10-mans, the 12-mans will start to go. Thank you guys, and God bless.